not afraid of a couple ghosts.
You say that now.
Welcome to Movie World, where we review movies, shows, and everything that we love. Today we are going to review The Haunted Mansion. This movie did not do good at the box office, and Disney canceled Haunted Mansion 2. So we will not get a Haunted Mansion 2. We're going to talk about why this movie didn't do well at the box office, but the director Justin actually used to work at Disney. So, talk about a full circle moment for him. As always, there are no spoilers in this movie review, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this movie review. Okay, so the first pro is the set design and the New Orleans culture. The director did a good job at the set design and the way that he filmed this movie. The set design and the way that it was filmed, it didn't look cheap. Like you could tell that they really took their time and they were familiar with the Haunted Mansion ride. So, right at the beginning of the movie, you could really feel the New Orleans culture with the way that they brought in the music, and I really like it when directors bring in the location and culture into the movie. The second pro is that there are a lot of Easter eggs from the ride in this movie. So if you're a huge fan of the ride, you will definitely see a lot more of the ride incorporated in this movie. You could tell that the director used to work for Disney because he really understood the ride and he did a good job at putting in a lot of Easter eggs and clues in the movie from the ride. The third pro of this movie is that it's definitely better than the first movie. I felt like the first movie, which I wasn't a huge fan of, focused on Eddie Murphy and him being funny, whereas this movie focused more on the Haunted Mansion rides, and this was for the fans of the ride. This movie also tackled the topic of grief, and I think they did a good job with that. So this movie is definitely better than the first movie, but this isn't a slam dunk hit for Disney. With that being said, let's get into the cons of this movie. Alright, the first con is the script. The script just didn't have enough going on in it to make it a 2-hour movie. I mean, the cast was good. I mean, it was a star-studded cast, but that cast just didn't have enough to work with in the script to make it a fan favorite movie. I mean, at one point, I was in the movie theater and they're running around the mansion, and I'm just sitting there like, how many times are we gonna run around this mansion before we figure out what needs to be done? I feel like they stretched this movie out to make it a 2-hour movie, but they could have really cut this movie down to like an hour and 30 minutes, and I think people would have really liked this movie. Which leads me to my second con. This is a made-for-TV movie, and what I mean by that is that this movie could have went straight to streaming on Disney Plus. I feel like Disney's really struggling with what they should bring to theaters and what they should bring to their streaming. If Disney would have brought this to Disney Plus, they probably would have gotten more subscriptions to Disney Plus because people would have wanted to see this movie, and there's a huge fan base for the ride. But I feel like Disney kind of wanted this to be their next Pirate of the Caribbean franchise, and it's just not enough material in the script to make it that. But I definitely feel that this could have been a franchise on Disney Plus, and they could have just rolled it out that way. And the last con is they should have released this movie during Halloween. They released this movie in the summer, going up against summer blockbuster fun movies, and this just isn't that type of movie. This movie has Halloween vibes all throughout the movie. This movie probably would have done a lot better at the box office if they would have released it around Halloween. I rate this movie a 7.5 out of 10, a 75%. I think the movie was okay. They did a good job when it came to the set design and incorporating the Haunted Mansion ride into the movie, but the script was very thin. Not a lot of material in the script. I think they could have cut the movie down 30 minutes, brought it straight to Disney Plus, and called it a day. Let me know below if you liked the movie or if you didn't like the movie. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. Have a movie magic day and take care.